went to Deliverance Church Umoja Sunday ago, and the bishop there was very clear that we should not do anything, according to the Bible, to prolong our slavery or suffering.
Yes.
Nobody is interested in giving Uhuru Kenyatta a single hour more than the midnight of 8th of August. And when he talks about throwing us out of where? We are not anywhere to be thrown out of.
Keeping you out.
You are the ones we are going to throw out. Number two, if you look at the office of a president, he's not just a politician. And I was absolutely surprised that Mr. Weda would first describe the president of the republic as a politician. He holds a very, very key position. That him, as a head of state, is supposed to be a symbol of unity. He's supposed to be the #1 defender of the Constitution of Kenya.
That is a political
This is what you need to understand, Mike. The Constitution says it places upon him the responsibility, and that is why when he takes the oath of office, what does he say? Does he say that at moments when I'm the politician, I will issue statements from time to time? No. It says he will uphold the law and defend the law. So if you understand your mandate as a president, you should know that the Constitution has created 3 arms of government, and that those arms of government are independent, and that you issuing threats, effectively, it is a threat to an arm of government, to the judiciary. When you say, musifikirie ni uoga, so tukitoa hiyo uoga, utafanya nini? What are you going to do to the judges? This is not 1990 Kanu, when you can visit the judges at their homes. Who is it threatening? We know that the Constitution is there to defend all of us.
Is that really a threat, or is it a threat? Is it just a statement saying that the fact that we are quiet does not necessarily mean...
So who said they were afraid? Afraid of what? To do what? He's not going to do anything to the judges.
Embrace Weda, and I want us to move the conversation.
The truth is this. NASA has hijacked a section of the judiciary. Some judges who are known to be making certain decisions, however wrong they are, like splitting public participation quarter, 3 quarters. That is wrong. I think the president was just alarmed because the way these people are going, they could easily, through an application by NASA or their cahoots, say that we are staying the process of preparation for election for August 8th, and therefore until the case is determined. And then we will say, honor the decision. So the president's main message was, do not do things that jeopardizes the 8th of August. If nobody is doing that, they should not worry about the president is complaining about. They should go ahead. But if somebody is preparing that if he's going to lose, then they are going to postpone elections and then cause a constitutional crisis and share half a loaf of bread, that is the part the president is saying no. And you know he's leading and he is bound to be re-elected again, and that may be the source of worry. The judiciary, we are not, I don't agree with my brother Nyoro that they are corrupt. They are not corrupt. It is only that some people are leaning. Just like my brother here is leaning in NASA. If you made him a judge, and he can be a very good judge, but when you bring NASA things, he will always bring a windy decision regarding NASA. This is the part that is jeopardizing the August 8th. And let us be careful because it can hurt the country.
All right, let me come back to you.
I didn't say they were corrupt, but you know of that statement of why hire a judge if you can buy, why hire a lawyer
when you can buy a judge. Let me come back. I want us to change a little bit here and look at the IEBC. And let me start with you, Edwin Sifuna. Given that now IEBC has been beaten and battered, and the 8th is only, what, 28 days to go? Is there a point that NASA would get and say, okay, now we are confident that we're going to have a free and fair election? Because if that does not happen, then really, what is the point of going for the elections when, if, of course, NASA, if whoever loses will come out and say, we told you?
You know, what you call beating and battering is for us guiding these people to follow the law so that you don't have to ask me that question, so that anyone looking at the preparedness of IEBC can say, these people are ready. So all the times that we, you know, even the Lord chastises those whom he loves. We love these people who are, in charge of our elections. Just a minute.
No, you went to judge, let the
scripture. We were made in his image. I mean, we are a reflection of the Lord. So every time that we bring these issues up, it is for the good of a country. It is not that anybody wants to chastise unnecessarily the IEBC or to bring pressure upon them, but that we must always remind them that it is extremely important for them to get to a place where everybody says there is confidence. Now, for instance, why do they require public pressure for them to publish the register? Why did they require public pressure? We were against the KPMG audit, and you can see that the KPMG audit was a waste of money. It was a waste of public money, that nothing has come out of that particular process. So after you told us that X number of people are dead on the voters list, and then Chebukati stands and says, yes, they will remain on the register, but they will not vote. That was not the purpose of the audit. The audit was supposed to result in a clean register. So do we have a clean register? No. Should we keep quiet because we have also raised other questions
So the question
before?
here is, Edwin, is there anything that IEBC will do for them? What's the way forward? Because where we are right now, it looks like, according to you, they'll not be,
no, the way forward,
a fair arbiter.
The way forward is very simple. And I'm happy that they have seen the light